just want to do a little update here and see if we can start making some of the parts for these machines. I've had a lot of requests for it, just have not been in a place to remake any of these parts or have the time for it. So I found this machine and this was with it, which this seems to be the original slicer attachment that Bonanza sold with these machines. This was a pretty cool find. So I'd like to replicate this piece right here, but I'd like to know if you all are interested in this. I'd like to get some pre-sales going on some of these parts and produce them. I don't know how that's going to work yet in comparison to the slicer attachment I came up with. I know mine, the issue I was having with it is it tends to put a little too much friction on the apple as it's going through right there. Now if the blade's real sharp, it seems to work okay, but the problem is I made all these parts out of stainless, which stainless doesn't really hold an edge quite like carbon steel will. So that's the one thing I've learned is probably if I was going to remake this blade, I'd make it out of carbon steel. Also the slicer blade, make that out of carbon steel. The coring blade out of stainless seems to work fine. I haven't had an issue with that. So what I would like to know is if we can get enough people in the comments or to shoot an email over requesting some of the parts for these machines. Also, if there's little issues on the machines with the castings, that's stuff I can repair. This one here I'm going to be refurbishing for a customer. We got to find the right spring to get a good spring tension for the original parts. And if y'all are missing parts or seem to know of common parts that we're unable to find, I'd like to know. Maybe I can come up with a little list of parts for these things. I also have this model Bonanza, which I kind of like this one. It's really compact. It does take 5 rotations. This one has not been gone through at all. It hardly even turns, but I can make slicer blades for them. This is the original blade that came with this machine. It's still in good shape. The other thing is the wooden base. What do you guys think? Would you like to see more wood bases looking like the original machines or a little bit bigger? I like the stainless base, gives you a little bit better working platform, but I think the wood looks really authentic on these old machines. Drop something in the comments. Shoot me an email or text 508-617-1222.